afternoon. It is noon on Friday, and I am here in my backyard on my back porch. It's a little hot today, but I was like, I got to be outside. So you can see my husband's garden in the background, and don't even look over on the other side because that's my garden. So today, well, let me explain who I am. I'm Shayla Hogan. I have a blog at shaylav.com. My blog is a self-development blog and a lifestyle blog. I talk about things that make me happy. I talk about the things that I'm working on, the things that I'm thinking about. And I've been blogging for about 5 years, and I've decided that I need to kind of come out of my shell a little bit more, so that's why I'm doing a live video on Facebook. So it's my 5th time, and today I would like to go over the subject that I wrote on my blog post today, which was about how fear pushes you and vision pulls you. And that's a really interesting concept. So let me start by talking about what happened to me recently. A couple of the chats ago I talked about burnout. And so I was going and doing, and I was working on projects, and I was thinking about all these things that I had to do and I needed to do and I should do. And I found myself in the middle of a should storm. And my brain was going, ah! And I said, stop. Stop. What am I doing? What is this? This isn't any fun. What am I doing? So I stopped. And it was hard to stop, because the should storm includes the anxiety that I'm used to creating. And when you stop and you go quiet, which is what I did because I wanted to hear what was going on, it was very quiet. It was almost like uncomfortably quiet. But there I sat, and I thought about it, and I listened, and I realized that all the things that I was doing was being motivated by fear. That I wanted to control everything. I wanted to control how people thought of me. I wanted to make sure that my purpose was being performed. You know, I was doing the things that I should do to be the best person that I can be, but I was making it all a bad thing. And then I really thought about what was going on. And I realized that I was afraid that if I didn't push and I didn't achieve and I didn't do all the things that I needed to do to be successful, then I would be a failure. That I needed to prove that I wasn't a failure, because in the end I was just afraid that I was. So fear pushes you. And then when I read somewhere, fear pushes you but vision pulls you, and I went, oh my gosh, so what's my vision? So that's my deal. Like, I've always been thinking about what's the next thing I want to do, or what's the most, there's a fly on the phone, what's the most fulfilling thing that I can do today, or in general, to make my heart happy. What makes me happy? Well, what makes me happy is writing, thinking about the things that I like to think about, sharing those things that I like to think about. This makes me happy. This makes me happy. It could scare you. Yeah, it totally scares me in a way, but in another way, it's like the benefit is more than the fear. So that's why I definitely should do it. What kind of fear? Am I afraid of what other people think about me? Not really, actually. I'm afraid of not doing the thing that I'm purposed to do. And I don't want to be afraid of that. I want to be doing that. So, how do you figure out your vision? How do you... Hey, Barb, I didn't even see you. Hi. How do you find your vision? It's a process of finding your truths and your passions, your strengths, your absolutes. It's really a slow process. There's no doubt. It's slow, and it can be agonizing, and it's so totally worth moving, because I find that not moving is way more painful than moving. I don't care. Give me something to do. I can't sit still. It hurts. It hurts to sit still. It hurts to sit there and not work on and not have eureka moments. For me, it hurts. And that's why I write. I write to find out what I think about things. I write to find out who I am. That's why I write. So I write in my journal. I talk to my friends. I've developed relationships with people that I never would have thought I'd develop relationships with, to have conversations that I need to have. I have conversations with people I don't really know that well, but I find things out. I found so much out about myself just by talking and writing online and commenting and talking back and forth and asking people questions. I ask people questions. What's your deal? What do you think about this? And that actually helps me. And then they come back and tell me things that I am so surprised that they say about me. I'm like, what? You think of what? So the process of finding a vision and of finding out not only who other people see me as, but then who do I see me as? And that's the vision. And then how do I do the things that I love and add and contribute back to the world so that other people can benefit? Because people really benefit from you just being yourself. So who are you? How are you going to give what you love to do? Because that's when you're the most alive. And I think the other part of it is allowing people to really see you is also allowing you to really see you. And I find I'm the one thing I struggle with. I do, if you put the shoulds in there, it makes you stop doing it, right? So, but the one thing I really want to do more of is be creative and put my creativity out so everybody can see it. And when I put a should in front of it, it stops me up. So I keep saying, oh, I should do more art. I should do more art. Well, yes, but as soon as I tell myself I should, it's the last thing I'm going to do. So that's probably my one thing that I really am having a hard time with figuring a way around myself is getting out more artwork on a regular basis. And so meanwhile, in my own small world, my son is about to go to middle school, so that's a big deal. My daughter is not going to elementary school. She's still 3, so I still have her at home. I do still maintain a writing practice Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays on my blog. I always publish something new. And I encourage you to sign up to get them delivered to your email box so you don't miss anything. You can always watch the Facebook page too, because it always comes up there. And I'm on Instagram every single day. And those are the things that I have to do, I show up to do. Oh dear. All right, so this has been swell. We hung out. And if you want to subscribe, you can. I think somewhere while I'm talking, you can subscribe to the posts, and when they come up, you'll see I'm on or something. I don't know, whatever. But know that I'm here every Friday at noon, and that I'm having visions, and I'm hoping I'm having visions for you too. So I envision you having a lovely weekend, and I'm gonna do my very best to not go where I've been going and go to the future instead of the past. And I'm not working on the fears. I'm working on the wants. I'm working on the what do I want and what am I going to be happy doing. And I encourage you to do the same thing and listen to what your voices tell you. Well, not your voices. Your inner voice tells you to do too. All right, thanks for joining.